Good evening, I'm Haley Wilkes.
And I'm Scott Dennis. Thanks so much for joining us. First tonight, the weather. A cold front moving through the area as we speak.
ABC 7 Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan is joining us now following this storm and letting us know what we can expect tonight.
That's right. Right now, the front itself is not all that intense in terms of thunderstorm activity that is causing severe weather. We've had gusts as high as 40 miles an hour, still a bit dangerous there. But the news is the front is now continuing to push to the southeast. You'll notice we're not seeing a lot of deep reds here, that we are to the north of us where there has been some damage and some strong winds there. But this line is really weakened now near Osprey and getting ready to move into Nokomis and Venice. Not much shower activity there at all. In fact, very light with each ongoing sweep. The bigger storms are now to the north and east of us into Polk County as those push off basically to the east. So that's not a threat either. We had a wind gust I mentioned earlier up to 40 miles an hour at MacDill Air Force Base. And as this continues to head off to the southeast, there's still some problems though. The problems we have is now up and down the coast is the fact that we have some high coastal surf and small craft advisories are in effect for all of our waters right now. We're seeing winds gusting as high as 30 knots at this point. On top of that, a high risk of rip currents taking place along area beaches. So keep that in mind. That'll be in place through tonight and tomorrow morning for that matter, as those winds stay strong out of the west and northwest. Now, as far as temperatures go, not too cold right now to the low to mid 70s up and down the coast and even inland areas into the mid 70s. We'll talk more about the shower activity and take a look at the weekend weather coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
Okay, Bob, thank you. Now to a major decision in Manatee County. Late this afternoon, commissioners voting to allow Mosaic to expand its Wingate mine in East Manatee County by several thousand acres.
Today, the company made its case in front of the commissioners on why it wants to expand phosphate mining operations. ABC 7's Kate Flexter is joining us now live from Bradenton with more on the approval today. Kate.
Good evening, guys. Manatee County Commissioners just voted to approve a 3,600-acre expansion of Mosaic's Wingate mine in Manatee County, and this comes after months of opposition from local environmentalists and local residents. Many of them have several concerns. For one, they worry it could contaminate local waters. The mine sits right next to Lake Manatee watershed. It will also put mining within 1,000 feet of 24 homes, and residents worry it could depreciate home values. Two commissioners spoke out against the proposal today, but the majority of commissioners are in favor, saying they don't like mining, but they do trust Mosaic. We spoke to both sides before the decision. Take a look.
There's mining that's allowed in Manatee County if you show us that you can abide by these rules. And that's what our application does show, that we abide by these rules.
It would be unbearable, stressful. Not knowing what's in the water, what's in the air. I'm not willing to take that risk with my daughter's life.
Mosaic still has several steps to take before they can begin mining on that site. For now, we're live in Manatee County. Kate Flexter, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, Kate, thank you. An $8,000 reward is now being offered to anyone who helps detectives find the person who killed a man who was found at a Lakewood Ranch Park. The Gold Star Club of Manatee County and Crime Stoppers are both offering rewards for information that leads to an arrest in the Alexander Chirp case. Chirp was found outside of his Mercedes suffering from gunshot wounds at Greenbrook Park. Detectives believe he was shot just minutes before midnight on Saturday, February 4th. Detectives have identified two possible suspects, but no arrests have been made yet. If anyone has information, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 866-634-TIPS.
A follow-up now on a hazmat call at a home in Sarasota County. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office says it has completed its investigation into the suspicious incident at a home on Tonga Drive last Tuesday. Investigators and hazmat crews searched the home after the man who lives there, Kenneth Iverson, was arrested in Hillsborough County. Investigators removed small amounts of chemicals that they say may have been used to make drugs, but no criminal charges have been filed. Iverson, however, is still being held in the Hillsborough County Jail for 3 outstanding warrants in Sarasota County.
The City of Venice will not change its main downtown roadways to one-way roads. City Council members making that decision yesterday following a presentation by the city's engineer. The idea had been proposed to turn Venice Avenue in downtown into a one-way street to help increase the flow of traffic coming into downtown. However, City Council members say that would not fall into the original layout plan for the city. The city is still looking into ideas for how to increase traffic flow on the island of Venice.
More revisions are being made to the speed limits on Holmes Beach. City commissioners are now working on a new resolution to change the speed limit entering Holmes Beach on State Road 64 back to its original speed of 35 miles per hour. The speed limit was recently reduced to 25 miles per hour without any public input. The city says it didn't ask for residents' feedback because it is a state road and not within city limits. The reduced speed limit of 35 miles an hour on the bridge, or 25 actually, connecting Holmes Beach and Perico Island, will stay in place.
Atlanta Braves spring training in Sarasota County could cost around $80 million, and we're learning more about where the public portion of that money may come from.
Northport recently agreed to chip in some of the funds, but one official from Sarasota's current team, the Baltimore Orioles, is warning the county not to bite off more than it can chew. ABC 7's Adam Cellini spoke with an Orioles executive, and he joins us live from Ed Smith Stadium with more on his advice tonight. Adam.
All right, Scott and Haley, thank you very much. I spoke with John Angelos, the executive vice president of the Baltimore Orioles today, and he was touting the success story that's become this relationship with Sarasota County. The team enjoys record attendance at their games, and the county enjoys record-breaking tourism numbers during that month. And Angelos says that success should be the standard for anyone else who wants to join the county.
As the county moves to do more and more sports facilities, I think that's a very flattering thing for the Orioles.
John Angelos and the Baltimore Orioles have proudly turned a $24 million investment from Sarasota County into what they say is now an $89 million annual return. And anyone else who wants public dollars should take notice.
I think the same criteria that we had to meet needs to be applied to all these things, whether it's biking or rowing or baseball.
The Orioles settled for a renovated stadium, but the Atlanta Braves want a more expensive new facility. Fine by Angelos as long as it doesn't affect the budget.
If the county has identified the funding for the Orioles, for the Braves, for all their other sports investments, then fabulous, let's go ahead. But let's make sure we've done that.
The county recently broke down the funding sources for a Braves facility. They hope $20 million will come from state grants, $22 million from their tourist development tax dollars over 20 years, and a portion from the West Village's developers. Northport says they're willing to kick in $4 to $5 million from unspecified sources, possibly impact fees, according to the vice mayor.
No matter what it is that we invest, it's going to far outweigh what it is that will come back in. You know, right now we don't have a whole lot of tourist development dollars coming into the city because we don't have a whole lot of tourism type activities here.
Visit Sarasota may also have to split their marketing budget between the two teams. Easier if Atlanta commits $1 million per year to advertising the way Baltimore does.
The extent that we have with Baltimore is a first of its kind.
Sarasota County donates about $150,000 to $200,000 per year to a capital improvements fund so that stadium renovations and other things can be maintained. That is likely something they will have to extend once the Braves come to town. Live in Sarasota, Adam Cellini, Scott and Haley, back to you.
All right, Adam, thank you so much. In less than an hour, hundreds of people are expected to fill the municipal auditorium for a clash of the candidates for Sarasota City Commission. The group Sarasota Underground says it's received enough RSVPs to fill the seats for tonight's forum. 8 candidates are competing for 2 at-large seats on the commission. The event organizer is hoping forums like tonight's will boost voter turnout beyond the usual 20%.
We'd like to think that we're going to see closer to that 22, 23%, which would be a huge improvement over 18 or 17, 19% that we've seen in the last few election cycles. If we could get to something like 25%, that would be huge. But it's ridiculous because we should be talking about getting to 70 or 80%, not getting to 20%.
Candidates Forum runs from 6 to 8 p.m. tonight at the Municipal Auditorium on North Tamiami Trail. Next month's city election is set for March 14th. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, the results are in. The Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show has a new and unlikely superstar.
Plus, ABC 7 Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with your full weather forecast. And later in Health Smart, how only eating during specific times of the day may help you burn fat faster. Those stories coming up.
Hurry in to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota for big savings on some of America's best vehicles. Come shop the Suncoast's largest selection of new Jeep Wranglers. Get all the safety and security of a new Dodge Journey for as little as $16,599. Or stop by today and drive away in a 2017 Jeep Patriot for just $15,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota today.
There's a whole new way to bank at Achieva Credit Union with Achieva Checking Plus. Get new unique features like full ID theft protection and online shopping rewards. Plus, it's an interest-bearing account, so you have a little extra for what really matters. Achieva Checking Plus isn't just an account for your money, it's for your life, including cell phone insurance. And that's good to know. Discover the plus at achievacu.com. Achieva, banking for good. Achieva Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
As the only certified surgeon of excellence in metabolic and bariatric surgery in the area, Dr. Joseph Chepley has performed more than 1,300 successful bariatric surgeries. Join us on ABC7 News from 5 to 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, February 23rd. Dr. Joseph Chepley and his talented staff will be taking your phone calls as we discuss what makes someone a good candidate for surgery and the different options available to patients in our area. Thursday, February 23rd.
Luxury for less at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ Sports Utility for $249 per month or a 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
The Super Bowl for dogs has a new champion today, a German Shepherd named Rumer, taking home the coveted Best in Show title. ABC's Janae Norman has the highlights.
Rumer has it.
Best in Show at the 141st Annual Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, the German Shepherd dog.
The 5-year-old German Shepherd from Wisconsin is top dog.
Rumer wins Best in Show.
Rumer has it. The world's most famous dog show has been bringing canines cute and cuddly, rough and tough together for 141 years. And this year, the competition was stiff.
There are a lot of great dogs, of course.
Nearly 2,800 dogs across 190 breeds, hailing from 49 states and 16 foreign countries, competing to find out who is top dog. This year, a comeback win for Rumer after falling short last year to CJ, the German short-haired pointer.
The winner of the herding group.
The pup going into retirement after a 2016 loss, but less than a year later, this dog finally had her day.
This is the second dog from the herding group to win Best in Show.
Beating out an Irish setter, a Pekingese, a boxer, a miniature poodle, plus the crowd favorite Preston the Poolie to win top prize, becoming just the second German Shepherd champion. Now that Rumer is the newest member of Pooch royalty, her family says this is it. She's officially retired, but the future looks bright for Rumer. According to her family, hers might be filled with puppies. Janae Norman, ABC News, New York.
Congratulations. She had a very regal walk,
Right.
is what I noticed.
It's interesting how they do that, you know, all the different kinds of walks and stuff like that, and it's fascinating, to be honest with you. I'll put my
Big
little pup in
business.
there and see if that would have worked.
They need like a rescue dog category, don't they?
Yeah,
A mutt.
a mutt category.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
I
that'd
agree.
be good.
Mhm.
We are looking at the not bad weather, really. We were anticipating maybe some severe weather. The chance was small, and indeed that's playing out. A very small chance of rough weather here across our area. There's some severe weather to the north of us near Daytona Beach and so on. But for us, it hasn't been all that rough. Brief periods of moderate to heavy rainfall at times, and that is really winding down. There's that one lone shower now just to the east of Myakka State Park, moving to the east, and there's not much to it. There's no lightning at this point, and I don't anticipate any right now. The upper level dynamics just aren't there to create the severe storms. Now, as I mentioned, we had some earlier around. This one in particular producing the possibility of some small hail near Lake Placid as it pushes off to the east. So that one has the potential for being the strongest at this point. They could get some wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour with this cell, but it doesn't appear anything too rough. Now, Casey Key webcam showing you basically high surf advisory, rip current advisory, small craft advisory. Yes, those are the typical things that happen when the cold front moves on through this time of year. Showers ending through this evening, and for the most part they have ended in Manatee County and most of western portions of Sarasota County. Turning cooler, and looks like another event will take place on Saturday. That's right, another area of low pressure will develop. It's not a cold front so much as it is an area of low pressure, which will bring us some increase in cloudiness on Saturday. And yes, a 50% chance for showers as it stands right now. I know there are a lot of events taking place this weekend outdoors. Hopefully this clears out of here fairly quickly. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But that front now stretches all the way from the Atlantic southward right in through central Florida. The real cool air behind the rain right now. So we're not going to see that for some time. It's not going to chill out real quick tonight. We'll start to see the cooler temperatures begin throughout the day tomorrow, with highs only reaching into the upper 60s on Thursday. Well, Sarasota right now reporting some clouds at 74 degrees. Bradenton 74. Venice getting some light rainfall right now at 73 degrees. At Sarasota, the dew point still very high at 67. So we're not anticipating, as I said, a big drop in temperatures tonight. Winds are out of the west-northwest at 20. We've had gusts as high as 30 miles an hour, and the pressure will start to rise throughout the day tomorrow. Temperatures all in the low to mid 70s right near the beaches. Lake Placid at 80, but that's going to change here as that shower is heading in that direction. There's the forecast winds. They'll stay out of the northwest, rather brisk tonight, so it will be a breezy night. And throughout the morning, you'll hear that wind occasionally gusting at times up to 20 miles an hour. And then here we are at 10 a.m., still out of the north-northwest, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles an hour. It appears that the small craft advisory will be lifted, but the waves and surf are still going to be high from the residual effect of this front. Well, here's a look at the forecast temperatures now. For lows tonight, not too terribly cold. It will be much colder over the Panhandle. A low right around 61 for Sarasota. The high tomorrow, only around 68, 69 degrees. And with the north wind, it will make it feel a little bit cooler. And then on Friday, low temperatures still below average, but a little bit warmer. And then we'll see highs on Friday into the low 70s. So we'll be back to average as early as Friday, and even warmer still over the weekend. But that rain chance may spoil things a bit. For boaters tomorrow, breezy, north winds at 10 to 15 knots. Seas will be still up there, 3 to 5 feet, with a moderate chop on the bays and inland waters. Water temperature extremely warm for this time of year, 72 degrees. Low tide upcoming 10:20, and sunset will be at 6:22. Sunrise at 7:06. A few early showers, mainly inland right now, then mostly cloudy skies and breezy. Tomorrow, skies clearing, turning cooler, highs in the upper 60s. We'll have gusts at times to 25 miles an hour, northwest winds at 10 basically to 15 miles an hour. The chance for rain on Saturday at 50%. Temperatures stay warm after that. Sunday looks good, 77 for your high with plenty of sunshine. Scott?
All right, Bob, thank you. In Suncoast Traffic Watch right now, no crashes in the area, but we are seeing just a couple of areas with some congestion, especially for those drivers heading north on Interstate 75, the nightly trouble spot from Bee Ridge north to Fruitville. Haley?
Thank you, Scott. In Health News tonight, a new preliminary study reveals a way to burn more fat. Researchers at the University of Alabama, Birmingham found the participants who took in all of their calories in just a 6-hour window between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. burned 6% more fat than those who spread out their calorie intake from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m., although you probably should not be eating the food in this video in the first place. But researchers say your body's fat burning ability peaks after you've been fasting for 12 to 14 hours. They say that's because for the first 12 hours of fasting, your body burns glycogen, a molecule that stores sugar. After 12 hours, it starts to burn fat stores. Exercise may be an efficient way for obese pregnant women to lower their risk of diabetes, dangerously high blood pressure, and other complications. That's according to a study at Oregon Health and Science University. They calculated that for every 1 million women who were obese at the start of their pregnancy, there would be about 38,000 cases of the blood pressure condition preeclampsia among those who exercise, compared to a lot more, 113,000 cases among those who didn't exercise. Researchers estimate that preterm birth rate would also drop, as would the maternal death rate and the neonatal death rate. The benefits may extend to after pregnancy as well, and for women who were not obese, they may also benefit. And speaking of exercise during pregnancy, doctors say one of the best ways to work out is prenatal yoga. The reason is because yoga helps you with 3 basic things that can influence pregnancy: flexibility, mental stability, and focused breathing. It can also help you sleep, which can be difficult during pregnancy. Yoga increases muscle strength, relieves nerve compression that causes back pain, and it improves overall cardiovascular performance, which does help the baby grow more effectively. But just make sure you do clear exercise with your doctor first. There are certain medical conditions related to pregnancy which may not allow you to exercise, such as placenta previa. Coming up, a pickup truck stuck in a drive-thru at a Texas restaurant. What officers did to save the driver and workers from those flames. And you may not expect this type of animal to enjoy the snow, but it seems like they can't get enough. We'll have more on that next.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AndServices.com.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
Gold fever is at an all-time high in the Sunshine State with the new Gold Rush Doubler family of scratch-off games. Everyone is rushing to Florida to strike it doubly rich. With over $1 billion in total cash prizes, the Florida Gold Rush is on. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Peace of mind is really crucial. The safety and security of this higher level of care, I think, is really important. Great nurses, great doctors, technologies that can really help when you are dealing with complications, high-risk newborns, or the infants that have medical conditions. This is the kind of care that we want at our public hospital.
Flooring Depot has been serving Sarasota and Manatee counties for over 20 years with the best products and installation. Flooring Depot offers carpet, tile, hardwood, and more. Before you buy, give us a try. Stop by our showroom or visit us on the web at bestvaluecarpet.com.
Car experts and customers agree. There's a whole lot to love about a new Subaru. Subaru was named the 2016 Best Overall Brand, Most Trusted, and Best Performance Brand by Kelley Blue Book. And ALG named Subaru its top mainstream brand for residual value for 2016. Now you can lease a new Subaru Outback for just $229 a month or get 0% financing during the Subaru True Love event. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Contemporary Cabinetry and Closet Concepts. Our strength is in building a relationship with our clients. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years. When you organize your home, you simplify your life. Call today for a free in-home consultation or visit the web at contemporarycabinetry.srq.com.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AndServices.com.
Thanks to the quick thinking of a police officer, employees at a Texas restaurant were saved from a burning vehicle stuck in the drive-thru lane.
This video is incredible. On Saturday evening, officers were called to a Jack in the Box restaurant where they found a Ford truck engulfed in flames dangerously close to the building. Luckily, one of the officers was able to successfully push the truck away from the building with his patrol vehicle, and no one was hurt. Once a year, when the conditions are just right, Mother Nature puts on a light show at Yosemite National Park, unlike anything you've ever seen before. Every year around this time, hundreds of spectators gather to watch as the setting sun hits Horsetail Falls in California at just the right angle, naturally illuminating it into a golden glow, or what some call firefall. A lot of things have to happen for this phenomenon to occur. The water's temperature has to be just right, and the western sky must be clear at sunset, and it is beautiful. Dogs are not the only animals that get excited in the snow. Of course, we know that. Several camels in Turkey are busting out their best moves this winter. The animals are usually associated with the desert and sand and warmer temperatures, but they really seem to enjoy rolling around in the fresh snow, even dancing, probably happy for some change of scenery. Snowfall has been quite heavy this year in the eastern part of Turkey.
SeaWorld in Australia is welcoming 2 new king penguin chicks into the world, with another 2 on the way. Visitors to the theme park could see the new additions as the penguin parents cared for their young. The chicks spend most of their time just keeping warm with their parents in a separate enclosure. The king penguin chicks' brown coating lasts about 12 months before molting and gaining their distinctive yellow and black colors.
Goodness, so cute.
Aren't they?
Yes. And I love how he or she was kind of screaming when they were weighing him in. And
Get me back to mommy and daddy.
yes.
Right?
So cute. Look how they're protecting. Oh,
Beautiful
so cute.
animals.
Yes. Still to come on your Suncoast News, the city of Venice now paying for a costly mistake.
Hundreds of homes were apparently zoned improperly. How that error could affect the homeowners. The story coming up.
There's a whole new way to bank with Achieva Checking Plus. You get new features like cell phone protection for 3 phones, plus an interest-bearing account. And that's good to know. Discover all the benefits at achievacu.com. Achieva, banking for good. Achieva Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Ideologue. I am an originalist.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
If you want to rediscover the smooth, radiant skin of your past, consider a facelift, eyelid lift, or laser resurfacing from Faces by Fezza. Restore your natural, youthful appearance and the confidence that goes with it when you trust your face to the expert hands of Dr. John Fezza. Using a delicate touch, he gives you natural-looking contours, a clean jawline, and long-lasting results. Call today to schedule a private consultation, because when you look good, you feel good. Faces by Fezza at Center for Sight.
There's a whole new way to bank with Achieva Checking Plus. You get new features like full ID theft protection, and that's good to know. Discover all the benefits at achievacu.com. Achieva, banking for good. Achieva Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.